You've probably used it without thinking twice. A small white powder sitting quietly in your kitchen. Sometimes it goes into cakes, sometimes into cleaning solutions. Sometimes people even use it for health remedies. It's called baking soda. Simple, common, ordinary. But here's the strange part. The same substance that helps a cake rise can also clean stains, remove odors, and even react like a mini science experiment. So what exactly is baking soda? And how can one simple powder do so many completely different things? Before we understand what baking soda does, we need to understand what it actually is. Baking soda is a chemical compound known as sodium bicarbonate. It's made of sodium, hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen. At first glance, it doesn't look special, just a fine white powder, but chemically, it has a very unique property. It is mildly alkaline, which means it can react with acids in a very controlled and useful way. And that single property is what makes baking soda so powerful. Let's start with the most common use: baking. When you mix baking soda with something acidic, like lemon juice, yogurt, or vinegar, a chemical reaction happens. It produces carbon dioxide gas. Tiny bubbles form inside the batter or dough. As the food heats up in the oven, those bubbles expand, and that's what makes cakes soft, fluffy, and full of air. Without baking soda, many baked foods would turn out dense and heavy. In baking, this simple powder acts like a lifting force. Now here's where things get interesting. The same substance that helps cakes rise is also a powerful cleaner. Baking soda can react with both acids and certain types of dirt. It helps break down grease, stains, and particles stuck on surfaces. At the same time, it's slightly abrasive, not enough to damage surfaces, but enough to scrub away dirt. That's why people use it to clean sinks, tiles, and even burnt pans. It's gentle, but effective. Baking soda doesn't just clean what you can see. It also works on what you can't see, smell. Bad odors are often caused by acidic or basic molecules in the air. Baking soda reacts with those molecules and neutralizes them. Instead of just covering up the smell, it actually removes it. That's why people keep an open box of baking soda in refrigerators. It quietly absorbs and neutralizes unwanted odors over time. So why is baking soda able to do all this? The answer lies in its chemical nature. Sodium bicarbonate is very stable on its own, but the moment it meets an acid, it reacts. And when heated, it breaks down even further. This flexibility allows it to behave differently depending on the situation. In one case, it releases gas. In another, it cleans surfaces. In another, it neutralizes smells, all from the same simple compound. At first glance, baking soda seems like just another kitchen ingredient. But in reality, it's a multi-purpose chemical tool. It lifts food, cleans surfaces, removes odors, and reacts instantly when needed, all without being harsh or dangerous in normal use. That's what makes it so widely used around the world. Next time you see that small box of baking soda, take a moment to think about what it's actually doing. A simple white powder, quietly performing chemistry in your kitchen, helping, cleaning, and reacting all at once. Thank you for watching Story of Simple Things. If there's something simple you'd like us to explore next, let us know in the comments below. Because sometimes, the most ordinary things are doing the most incredible work.